Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Masalab's Newsflash number 9, DeWeb Newsflash number 9. Today's gonna be a quick session, just giving you people an update, because big news is incoming, but I can't speak about it. All I can say is go and head out to Twitter X, go and head out to Discord, go and head out to Telegram, and make sure you have your notifications on. Cause yeah, just big news coming up. Big news is going to be announced, and everybody's really excited. Hey, IT writer, what's up? I hope you're good. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna. Hey everybody, welcome to the live. It's always nice to have people hanging out. As I was saying, this is going to be a short live. I'm just going to give you a couple updates. I'm not going to deep dive into the tech because there's going to be there's going to be some announcements coming really soon. Different kinds of announcements. Um, so yeah, hey Nadev. Welcome. I hope you like it. If you have any questions about the ecosystem and where to get started, I would recommend going on Discord or joining the Massa Army Telegram. That's a really good place for people to get started. Get involved. Shout out to the Massa Army. And yeah, just before starting this live, I guess I wanna say a big thank you to the community member who very kindly let us use the DWeb MNS and who's going to transfer the ownership. It's really cool to see the community like coming together and building this product. So yeah, hi to everybody who's new. I'm Phoebe. I'm a dev, and I'm currently working on the DWeb. We're a small team working on it right now. And yeah, I'm the person who's in charge of updating the community, developing interfaces, and doing stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it's a whole team. There's a whole team behind the DWeb. Of course, there's the Massa Labs blockchain technology. Um, and I guess since you're new, I don't know how much you know about it, but essentially the DWeb is You know, I often get this question, like there is this worry in the blockchain and Web3 space, like what happens with regulations and what happens with, government shutting down services and stuff like that. And I think today, as a Web3 company, as a blockchain company, as somebody who's trying to build, a product for tomorrow, you don't want to be troubled by regulations or anything that prevents you from reaching your clients, from reaching your community. And that's what the DWeb does. It just makes sure that whatever you have to offer is going to be available in the future on the blockchain, that it's going to be safe, it's going to be reliable, it's going to be cost efficient, and it's going to use blockchain technology in a scalable, future proof way. But anyways, you're going to hear enough about the DWeb in a couple of days. Let me just give you some updates. So, what's new or what's going to be released? There's going to be batch signing. It's essentially the possibility to sign multiple operations with Massa Wallet. Now, this is interesting for the front end DWeb UI interface, because that means if you have a big website you want to upload, like for example, say 6 MB, instead of signing each transaction, you're going to be able to do it with one click of a button. So we're calling it batch signing. So that's pretty cool. Of course, the CLI, it's generating what you need to sign from a different source, if that makes sense. So you don't need batch signing if you're using the CLI. And yeah, that's going to be very fun. We're hoping to get it ready for release. We're going to work really hard for that. But yeah, and also another DWeb team member just sorted the website indexing. So essentially, it's each decentralized website will be indexed and associated to your address. So, for example, if you go and upload a website, and then you go to the website manager application, you're going to have a list of all your websites. We're really going for a flow that's comparable to like Web 2 solutions. I'm thinking of like the big ones and even the smaller ones. So yeah, it's just going to be like we're really trying to standardize and make accessible, decentralized web building and web surfing too, but that will come later. And yeah, for the final update, some team members have been working on the uploader front end. As I've been saying, this is one of our most anticipated features because it's going to let users drag and drop a website and upload it to the DWeb. You're going to be able to mint a Massa name service, so an MNS. If you don't know what that is, you can go check it out. MNS Massa, or you can ask questions about it. But yeah, essentially, it's going to be a really easy flow, one click upload. And I really believe it's going to be very useful. This tool is going to be useful in different ways for different people, right? You can use it for prototyping websites really, really easily. For example, if I'm a developer. I want to test my solution. I have a small team but a big community, and I don't necessarily want to have to deal with a centralized solution. I can just use the DWeb. I can just upload my website and tell the community, "Hey, my DWeb website is on Massa BuildNet right now. You can test it out, and if you like the solution, go ahead and make it permanent. Buy a mainnet MNS and then upload it on mainnet." So yeah, DWeb, it's good for prototyping. It's good for any type of exchange UI interface. I'm talking about like Liquidity and like all those things like Uniswap and stuff like that. Fun fact: in the country I'm in right now, I can't access Uniswap, but if Uniswap had a decentralized Massa website, I could access it. So of course, that's a very good example of how the DWeb can be useful. And there's everything else on top, which is like decentralized, I guess, governance, and like access to freedom of speech and information, because that's really what we're into at Massa, is just being able to use the internet and use the blockchain for the better freedom, right? We don't want any corporations controlling centralized institutions. We don't want infrastructure of applications to be centralized. We're really aiming for the most decentralized kind of ecosystem possible. And that comes with a lot of advantages and a lot of limits. Then one of the limits being accessibility. And that's why I'm talking a lot about this user-friendly UI for the DWeb. We really want to make this DWeb accessible because it's a product that's going to be used by millions and millions of people pretty quickly when it comes out. So, yeah, I hope that was it for me. Honestly, it was just exciting to kind of talk about the DWeb. Of course, I work on it. I think about it every day. So does the team. Um, so yeah, and I guess just to recap the roadmap. Right now, we're really close to finishing our second milestone. So deploy DWeb mainnet. As you see, we've got 5 out of 6. I know number 6, so deploy on mainnet is coming really soon. As I said, stay tuned. Stay tuned, like on Twitter, etc., etc. And yeah, and after that, we're gonna there's gonna be a launch period, so we can expect gathering a lot of user feedback, just kind of like getting to know what the community wants in terms of product development and stuff like that. So if you have any ideas, just go ahead and share it on Telegram or Discord. And yeah, after the launch, hopefully I keep on working on the DWeb for a little bit, keep on developing it. If there's some needs, or maybe there might be priorities somewhere else. But regardless, I have to go. I'm hitting the 10-minute mark. It was nice talking to everybody. And yeah, peace out. I'll see you soon. I'll see you in 2 weeks. As usual, hopefully, I'll have some interesting information. I will have interesting information. But yeah,